Hey guys, it's Letty right now. We're at the Fan Lounge waiting for tomorrow for the iHeartRadio Radio Awards. And of course, we're on the search for the best fan army. Here with me are two lovely ladies who love them some Selena Gomez. Can you say your name and where you're from?
Jacqueline, I'm from Downingtown, Pennsylvania.
There we go. And
Katie, I'm from Downingtown, Pennsylvania also.
okay, so you both came together. Tell me about how you guys linked up as friends and, of course, the Selenators.
We're actually sisters.
Oh, sweet.
So, yeah, Katie is more involved in kind of the social media and, like, following celebrity stuff, and I'm kind of into it, too, so she kind of does that more, I guess.
Awesome. What led you to just be such a fan of Selena Gomez?
She's such a caring person, and I grew up, like, watching her on TV, listening to her music. She's so amazing. And she has so many Instagram followers, and she's such a caring person, and I love that about her.
I agree too. I love her candidness with her fans as well. Her battle with lupus, of course, we all know about that, and her with The Weeknd. Do we love it? Do we not? Do we want Bieber back in the picture?
Not Bieber, no.
What about you?
I don't know. I don't really know about The Weeknd yet. Bieber. Probably not.
Probably not. What was your favorite Selena Gomez moment this past year?
I guess this is maybe a lesser known thing, but I saw a video of her doing like a worship song at her concert, and I just like that she's so open about like stuff like that in her personal life and just sharing that with so many people.
That's awesome.
Well, this past year was when she reached, I think, the most followed person on Instagram, and I think that was a really defining moment of her life.
I agree with that. And now let's go to the fan art, because this is about you guys as much as it is about her. Why should you guys take home Best Fan Army?
Because we're great. I mean, she does have the most Instagram followers, so it's clearly like she has something that appeals to her, and people enjoy being a part of the fandom, and yeah, we all support her no matter what, and we're just very faithful followers.
That's awesome. What sets apart this fan army from others?
We're awesome.
I like that answer. I'm here with you guys. Thank you for stopping by, of course. Thank you. And lastly, everybody that's watching on Facebook Live, I know there are a lot of Selena Gomez fans. There are a lot of Selenators. Yeah, there you go. It's either or. There's a little bit of accent in there. What do you say to them? You guys are out here repping for them.
Yeah, I mean, we hear you guys. We are representing you, trying to be the best Selena Gomez fans, like, to represent you all. We know you, like, work so hard toward that, so we're excited to be here.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're really excited to be here. I hope we do you well by representing you.
I think you will. You guys are awesome, like you said. Thank you guys for coming by.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
You got my applause. You got my applause. Come on down. Hi, what's your name?
Hi. Jade.
Nice to meet you, Jade.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Hi, Megan. And who are we representing for right now?
5 Seconds of Summer.
Oh, my goodness. You guys are die-hard already. What did you bring with you?
We brought the South Life Feels Life foam finger with us today.
Where did you get that?
I got it at the South Life Feels Life tour day in Syracuse.
Now, what sets you guys apart from another fan army?
We've been through a lot with our boys as of recently, and we've always stuck with them through thick and thin, through anything, through music, through whatever comes out there in the media. We're always with them. We're always supporting. We're making sure we put out positive stuff about them, and we've been there through everything.
One thing I love about fan armies is how close they actually are with the artists themselves. Do you guys have that communication with 5 Seconds of Summer?
Yeah, I think we definitely do, especially when they are, using their Snapchats or they go live on Instagram. They try to involve us as much as they can, and they think about us. Especially just yesterday, they were talking about how we tattoo their lyrics on us, and Jada actually has them.
Hold on. Yeah, so Ashton actually tweeted our update account because I tweeted him saying, like, it's an honor to have your lyrics on my body, and the fact that I can, like, be proud of, like, how much you guys changed my life. When I went to their DerpCon event, and they changed my life, and I met my best friends there. I just went to Disney World with a girl that I met through 5 Sauce.
That's awesome.
I have their tally tattooed on me, and I have their lyrics on my rib cage. Like, it's like
passion for the 5SOS. Okay, I do have a question though. Okay, within the fan army, what do you guys think? Do you guys come together? Are you guys basically like an army, or is it just people from different parts of the world that are fans?
oh my God, we're literally indestructible when it comes to anything. Like, we have people from like the Netherlands, Australia, and everyone just like coming together, even with events like that they had, like the New Broken Scene, where people came out and were best friends. And even like we went to Madison Square Garden, and I'm from Toronto, and yeah, and it's like people travel to these things and we connect, and it's like, it's crazy. Like, even someone from Mexico was at the show, and someone from Australia was at MSG, and it's like they literally travel across the world, and we all connect together and we all hang out together. It's not like we're just like blowing each other off and like being like, oh, like I hate this person, I don't like you. It's like, no, we support each other no matter what.
I love this. I think the 5SOS fan army has a connection, and that's probably what sets you guys apart. Would you say so?
Definitely, and especially the great thing is with us is that we're not really a fan army, we're a family, and that's why we're called the 5SOS fam.
Oh my gosh, you're in it to win it, girl.
Yes, we are.
Thank you so much for stopping by with me. If you have any 5SOS fans that are listening right now or that are watching, what would you guys say?
You know, if you're on your Twitter, your Instagram, Facebook, go ahead and use our hashtags. You know what they are. Use it in every tweet, every Instagram, every Facebook, because you know we deserve this.
Guys, we're a family. We've done this once. We won it 2 years ago. We can do it again. You saw how proud the guys were. Let's do that again and just be together and be the family that everyone knows that we are.
There we go. I want to be a part of your guys' fan army now. Thank you guys so much for coming by.
No problem. It's an honor to be here.
Hold on, let me clap for you because no one claps with me. Thank you guys for coming by. Shimon. I wonder who you guys are fans of. Okay, so I'm just going to take a wild guess. My believers are here? Yeah. What's your name?
I'm Ashley, and I'm from jbcrew.com.
Oh, awesome. And?
I'm Sedena, and I'm from Gainesville, Georgia.
Oh, sweet. So did you both didn't come here together? You both met here?
Yes.
Awesome. How's the meeting of a fan? When you meet someone that's a fellow fan, how is that for the first time? How is that?
Well, we connected, like, right away. Like, we just started talking, like, if we've been best friends for a long time. And I feel like that's how the whole fandom is. Like, when we meet at shows, we right away connect, and we become friends right away, and we talk for a long time. And I think that's how we're going to be.
Awesome. What would you say?
I say the same thing. I think definitely we just clicked right away, and we had a really good connection, and we could connect about the different songs that we like and the albums, and we just both support Justin the same way, and we just want him to be happy. So I think that really makes us stand out and doesn't make us just fans of his music, but really believers and people that support Justin and love him for who he is.
You know, when I think of fan armies, I do think of the Believers. I think the Believers have been here as long as a fan army has been invented in social media. So being one of the longest standing fan armies, how important is that to you guys? How long have you guys been Believers? Like, what was that moment?
I became a believer when I was like 8. I'm 17 now, so it's been a long time for me. I feel like I grew with him and with his music, and his music is like really good, and it brought a lot of us together. Yeah.
Awesome.
So I became a believer in 2010. That was kind of when I discovered YouTube, and that was when I discovered Justin and his YouTube videos, and I instantly fell in love with his music video for Baby, and that was just the most amazing moment where I was just like, wow, I really like this guy, and he seems so down to earth and so special. And that's kind of when I started researching him and just finding out more information, and I just realized that, oh my gosh, like he's amazing, and I want to support him, and I want to be there for him. So that was amazing.
Have we met Justin?
Yes. Yes. I met him in April last year during his Chicago show. And it was actually right after the iHeart Awards. Oh, awesome. Yeah, which we won last year. And I told him about it, and he was really happy that we won. And he gave me a high five, and he's like, I hope you guys win next year too. So.
Oh, there's a little pressure there. Have you ever met him?
I have not ever met him, so that's kind of sad tear. But no, I really hope I can one day, so I can tell him how much I love him and how much he means to me. But if not, I mean, it's all right. But I just hope that he knows that I support him all the way, regardless of if I meet him or not.
That's awesome. Do we have a favorite Justin Bieber moment throughout this past year? Something you just knew, like, yes, I love you, Justin, for this type stuff.
His live streams on Instagram that he just started doing, I feel like he connects with us more through them because he's just being himself. Like, he did one last night, I think, and he was just being funny, and he was laughing and showing us his life that we don't get to see as often.
That's awesome. How about you?
I'd say on the Purpose tour, when he's performing Purpose, that's just one of those amazing songs that we all kind of connect with, and that he allows us to connect with him through that song. So I think that's always a special moment when he shares that song with us, and also when he shares his message about purpose with us, and that just kind of connects us with him because he wants us to find our purpose, and he found his, and that's kind of just showing that he believes in us as much as we believe in him.
That's so awesome. There you have it, my believers here. What would you say to any believers watching on live stream, also rooting for the believers to win this fan army?
Vote. We can win again, and Justin really appreciates it.
How about you, Love?
I would just say, just vote. Just every tweet, every Instagram, everything. Just put the hashtags in there and just show your love for Justin, because we really want to win this for him, because he makes us smile all the time, and we really hope that we can make him smile again with this.
I hope you meet him. I know you deserve that. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys. Okay, another round of applause. Hi, I'm Letty. Nice to meet you, love. Hi, Letty. Nice to meet you. Who are we repping?
Beyonce.
Oh, shiitake. How do you guys feel? You're going to be new aunts to twins. No, okay, so the Beehive, is it Beehive or Bayhive? I never. Beehive?
I say Beehive.
Okay, I say Beehive, but I call her Bay, so I don't know. So how important is it for you guys to win this year especially?
Well, I think that this year we need to show her our support, especially because she should have won Album of the Year this year.
Already holding grudges, I love it.
So it'd be really great to give her this Fan Army Award.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think that she deserves it.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Long Beach, California.
Oh, sweet. Where are you from?
Local too, Downey.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, so what do you guys think of just Beehive in general? I know there's like a whole stigma behind the Beehive. When anything is said about Beyonce, there you guys are. Is that very true to form? Like, you guys are very protective of Beyonce?
Yeah, it's definitely, we're passionate and very protective, definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What's something you've gotten into like heated debate about when it comes to Beyonce? I know it's there. You're wearing a bee on your hat.
Can you think of
No. Okay. Do we have a favorite?
I think actually with the whole Album of the Year, because we were like,
yeah,
Beyonce should have won, and everyone was like, come on, Adele definitely had it, so that one was there.
That one must have been heated. Now, when it comes to Beyonce, I think she's such a star, but she also takes the time to talk to you, to talk to the Beehive, to address you guys. How important is it for you to kind of feel that connection with Beyonce?
It's super cool because you definitely get to hear her side, hear her point of view, and straight from the source. So it's so awesome that she has kept that line of connection going.
How about you?
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Do we want any gender for the babies? Do we want twins? Do we want a boy and a girl? Do we want girls?
Boy and a girl, and that'd be cool.
Okay, by default, are you guys Jay-Z fans too?
Of course, it's a package deal.
And of course, we're Blue fans too, right? Okay, do we have a favorite moment from Beyonce this past year?
I think it was cool how she just dropped the album.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No one can do that like Beyonce can. Lemonade was a great album.
Yeah, and of course with the babies, if she's pregnant.
Awesome. Okay, so before you guys go, if you guys are watching on live stream, the Beehive is here with us. Do you have anything to say to your fellow Beehivers?
Just go out there and vote. We can totally win this and get this for Queen Bee.
Here we go.
Yeah, she definitely deserves it.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you for stopping by. Who's next? Hi, I'm Letty. I like your sweater.
Stacy, thank you.
Stacy, who we repping?
Fifth Harmony.
Oh, man. Okay, so I love that Fifth Harmony is such, I think, beyond beyond the group itself, the harmonizers are such a group within themselves, to have such a love for this group, even with the stuff that's been going on recently. Do you guys feel like even now more than ever you guys are stronger as a fan army?
I feel like we have come together as a stronger fan base just because we want our girls to succeed. Regardless of the events that has happened, we do want our girls to succeed, and we normally find the ways to make our girls succeed. Yeah.
I think that Fifth Harmony is so cool because they mix everything. They mix pop with hip-hop, with just culture, and I think that's authentic too. It's not anything that's faked or that they're trying to portray, and I think that's what I think of their fan base as well. Very culture, very lifestyle-driven, and so different. Have you met any other harmonizers?
I haven't met full harmonizers, but I have met a lot of good people at their concerts. I haven't met anybody that I knew from my personal accounts. But, yeah, I mean, like, I love the people who go to the concerts. It's a very good vibe. I love the people that I get to meet because they are in the same fan base, representing the same people, and we just love what the girls stand for.
How important is it for you guys to take this home this year?
We think we deserve it this year. I mean, we've been through a lot this year. We feel like we are a stronger fan base now more than ever. And we're going to go ahead and prove that we are a great fan base by continuing to vote. So go ahead and continue to vote because the vote doesn't end until tomorrow. But, yeah, so, I mean, we do a lot for our girls, and we find exactly what it is that needs to be done in order for our girls to succeed, whether it be finding out what makes a song successful on the charts, on what gets their song played on the radios. So I know harmonizers go beyond what most fandoms do by just,
just being more engaged into everything.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of more research-based, too. We do a lot of research based off, like, within the industry also. So it helps our background just to know, like, what we can do to help.
Right. I love that. Do you have a favorite moment from Fifth Harmony this past year?
Oh, I love seeing them in the studio and just being very interactive with one another. I feel like it's such a really good reflection of them and how they are. They're very close, and we are looking forward to seeing more pictures of them in the studio and their third album coming out.
Yeah, and more music, of course. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. Wait, if you have harmonizers watching right now, what would you like to tell them?
I would like to tell them to continue to vote because I know you guys, we know that we are a voting fandom. We vote. X Factor, we voted. VMAs, nobody thought we were going to win. We voted. So continue to vote. We know you have it in you, and we hope we win.
Love that. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by, love. Shamon. Hi, girl. Letty. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, throwback.
Shout out to Demi. Where is this from?
It's from a concert in 2009, the first Demi concert I saw.
Is it what turned you into a fan, or you were a fan before?
She had a show called As the Bell Rings. It was like a short on Disney Channel, and I just fell in love with her there. It was almost 10 years ago now, so almost half my life. Yeah.
You've been a Demi fan. How about you? When did you start just being such a fan of Demi Lovato?
Camp Rock.
Oh, awesome.
Just when she sang "Who Will I Be" in the beginning. Yeah.
Do you guys feel like being Demi Lovato fans kind of sets you guys apart? I feel like she's such a rock star and such a up for yourself person. I feel like that kind of goes into her fan base too.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I definitely think a lot of people in the fan base are involved with standing up for themselves, different sorts of charity work because of her. I definitely feel like we're really passionate about mental health because of all that too. So yeah, I think she inspires us to do that. So.
Do you think that your connection with Demi grows stronger with how much and just more vocal she is and vulnerable she is?
Yeah, I think almost any of our fans can relate that they've gone through a hard time, and with her being so open, it's really good to know that someone else can go through hard times and make it through, and it's really reassuring.
I want to know what the process is to get into the fan army. Are you guys just welcome of everybody? Do they have to go through a test? Maybe they should if they don't. Maybe you guys should be extra hard.
Of
a new Demi Lovato fan.
Yeah, of course, obviously, definitely. I don't see why not. I think, yeah.
What sets Demi Lovato fans apart?
I don't know. Sammy, do you want to answer?
Sam, pressure's on.
I think we're really passionate. Really, even on social issues, a lot of things the mental health stuff. It's a different type of connection than I think a lot of celebrities have with their fans. Right. So. I don't know, that openness really just brings even the fans together. Yeah. So
You know, she's getting I believe, I wonder if it was the Grammys, her dress. Everybody was talking about how beautiful. And I've always thought she looks amazing. When things like that happen, I think it's difficult for people to, look beyond that. Like, she's more than just the looks, but I think that gives us such a, to me, that gave me, a high five, Demi. Go, Demi. Are you like that with however she looks or however much praise she gets?
I think she looked really good at the Grammys, but I think that goes back to sort of how we view females, celebrities in the media, that they're more than what they wear on the red carpet, and I think that's why it was important that she wore something like that, because she doesn't usually wear anything like that. So I think it's good to see how far she's come and show that she can dress like that and still be.
And I like her attitude too. She's just I'm a strong woman and I'm in this, and look at me now. Yeah. Okay, do we have any words for Demi Lovato fans that are watching on live stream that we can tell them about winning? Because you deserve it.
Keep voting, please.
Go out and vote. As of the last update, we were in first place. Woo! So we want to keep that up. Just keep voting. Every vote counts. Hashtag retweets. Just get it done.
Okay, so why aren't we voting right now if every vote counts? Hold on. Do you guys do that as much as you can? Yeah, I love it. I love it. How close is Demi Lovato to you guys? Do you guys talk back to her back and forth on social media? Does she reach out?
She doesn't reach out personally, but she just did Q&A yesterday, so that was cute. I guess she tries as much as possible to interact with her fans, but it's hard because there's so many people and stuff like that. But yeah.
Lastly, do you have a favorite Demi Lovato moment from this past year?
The Grammys.
Of course.
Definitely. Performance, nomination, the dressing. She really put on a show. She definitely proved herself. Yeah. Not that she really has to, but I know she got a lot of critical acclaim from that. Yeah. And I don't know, the fans were blown. Yeah.
Badass this year. I'll give it to you guys
every
too.
Year.
And there you go. And you guys are badass too. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thank you. You too. Nice to meet you, love. Here, I don't want to ruin that. Hello. Is this my Katy Perry crew?
Hello.
Hey, Letty.
Hi, I'm Vince.
Hi, Vince. What's
I'm
up, love? Oh, what is that, Isaac? What is that?
Oh,
what is that?
So, this was when Katy Perry came out with her movie back in 2012. I went to the screening in my town that I get to watch it before it actually came out into theaters, a couple of days. Yeah, so.
How'd you get into that?
I actually won a contest in my radio station. They had a contest, the fifth caller, you get to call in, and they said if you could finish the Katy Perry lyrics, then you win tickets to her premiere. Yeah, I go, okay. So what's it called? So then, we're not gonna tell you the song, but we're gonna play it, and you have to know it instantly, right? I was like, okay, well, yeah, I'm a big old Katy Perry fan. I know all her lyrics and everything. So then they started playing The One That Got Away. I was like, oh, I know this part. So then they're like, do, and I go, and we got matching tattoos, and it was all over the radio station. They're like, well, you know what? You won tickets to her premiere, and we're gonna give you special KP 3D glasses that she designed herself, which is these ones. I kept it for 5 years. 5 years since it came out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's these cool little glasses. Says hashtag KP3D on the side.
I love it.
And I love it, and I love how it looks on me too.
It still looks awesome. What do you guys think sets Katy Perry fans apart?
Well, they're really energetic with her music, and they're just great.
I love the positivity in Katy Perry's music. I feel like she builds you up. I feel like after listening to Katy Perry's music, I feel like I'm a superwoman. Mm-hmm. So is that important for you guys to express as fan and a fandom?
Definitely. She turns every situation into fun and bubbly. Anything, she could turn heartbreak, she could turn politics, anything into fun and bubbly. And that's just the type of person she is. She doesn't want to just be down, cry her heart out and everything. She wants to oh, you know what? I got this situation. I'm gonna make the best of it. I'm gonna make it into something that into me personality wise. I want to be happy. I want to make it into a joke. I just want to that's just her. I'm just so proud of her for doing that.
Do you think that influences you, how she is and her personality, into how you are?
Definitely. I mean, you have to reach out of your comfort zone to actually be the person you want to be. If you're just, living a shelled life, then you really can't express yourself. And she actually displays that through her music and her costumes and everything.
Awesome. So within the fan army, it's Katy Cats, correct?
Katy Cats.
Okay, so how do you guys communicate with each other? Are you guys close to each other? Do you get to meet up?
Me and him?
You and just people from Katy Cats.
Oh, that's all the Katy Pats? Oh, we're all through social media. We're all around the world. We all connect through her music, basically. It's just like, oh, I heard that song. Oh, that song means this much to me, too. And we just find each other on social media. We'll tweet out a song. It's like, oh, I love that song, too. And it's just like, we'll connect. We all have a connection to Katy Perry. Yeah. It's not like, oh, why do you like Katy Perry? Why? Oh, I like Katy Perry because she saved my life, because she turns the best situations into, or the worst situations into the best. And that's the message I took from her and applied it to my life. Take the worst situations into the best.
What was your favorite Katy Perry moment this past year?
When she cut her hair. Yeah, that was daring, that was bold, and that was raw. I loved it. Like, I mean, Miley Cyrus did it, yeah, but this is Katy Perry. Come on now. Yeah, Katy Perry is way different.
Yeah.
How about you? What was your favorite Katy Perry moment this past year?
Actually, when she came out with her song, and then when she came out with the song, and I realized it was about politics. I was expecting like something like fun and bubbly, like Teenage Dream, but then I listened to the song, and then I was listening to the message. I was like, you know what? This is talking about real world issues, and this is not the Katy Perry we know. This is the old Katy Perry was like, oh, you go out, have fun, California girl, and this is the Katy Perry. It's all like, you know what? She's cracking down. She's growing as a person. I'm gonna talk about issues that are in this world today, and that's what everybody needs to learn. I'm gonna show what's going on in the world today with my music, and it's like, you know, Katie, thank you for doing that. Thank you for educating all of us about what's going on around us, opening our eyes to everything.
She's being a role model. That's what I love about Katy. Now, lastly, for any Katy Cats that are watching right now, what is your message to them right here from LA? The iHeart Awards are tomorrow, and the Best Fan Army is up for grabs.
Don't give up on her. Always believe in her in all her decisions. Don't think if she makes a decision and you don't like it right away, she made that decision for a reason. She thought of it long term, and just keep on supporting her. Vote for her for the iHeartRadio Music Awards, every award show ever.
Awesome.
Oh, sorry, say the question again.
Any other Katy Cats watching, what would you have to say to them?
Well, remember to always be inspired by her, because she's daring, she's true to herself, and she's not scared to go ahead and be out of her comfort zone. So,
thank you guys for stopping by, Katy Cats.
Follow me on Instagram, katy.perry.
There you go. Plug. Thank you guys. Oh. Hi, Mama. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Letty, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Who are we repping?
21 Pilots.
Oh, I love 21 Pilots. Where are these pictures from? Show them to the
it's
screen.
my art, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
So they inspire your art. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. When did you become a 21 Pilots fan?
It was the end of my sophomore year, so I'm a senior now, just a couple years ago.
Oh, awesome. And what was it? What is it about the band that makes you so, like, I need to be a part of this?
Just their songs and who they are. Their songs talk about things literally people forget about, and just like insecurities and depression and anxiety and all these different things that don't really get talked about, and just kind of people turn a blind eye to. And they really encourage art. And I'm just one of thousands, literally, of art accounts that are out there. And so that's what I love about them, is they're just genuine, and they inspire me to do.
What was your first piece of art inspired by 21 Savage?
Probably my most recent one is this one, but my very first one I didn't bring with me.
Oh, it's okay. That's your most recent one? I love it. So what do you use? How does this come about?
Usually I just I find a lyric that I love of theirs or that means something to me.
Right.
So like that one's based off of Car Radio. And right in his brain, it says for us to think is to be alive. And then at the bottom it says peace will win and fear will lose. And that's also on my shirt. That's a really important lyric for me personally. So I just find something personal, and then I just whatever my mind thinks of.
Now, you know that there's other accounts that by 21 Pilots are inspired to make art. Do you think that that's something you have in common with other fans of the group, that you guys are very artistic?
Yes. I am like nothing, honestly, compared to half the clique artists. Like, there are so many inspiring, great artists that have some great stories, honestly. And there's body art, there's literally every kind of art that you can think of for them.
Now, they were at our iHeartRadio Music Festival last year. They killed it. Their performance, period, is amazing. I love them for their music and also their live performances. Not a lot of bands can do what they can do to a stage, especially with people that may not be, they kind of like gravitate you towards them. Yeah. Is there a song in particular that made you a fan of 21 Pilots?
I'd have to say Addict with a Pen. That one is just, it just kind of combines like all the lyrics that mean the most to me into one, and just the beat and how unique it is, it's just, it got me hooked.
That's so awesome. Okay, so if I have any other 21 Pilots fans watching, what would you say to them? She's throwing up gang signs. No, what would you say to them?
I would say keep creating, and that's one of the big things with Tyler and Josh. Like, they want us to keep creating and create something that only we know what the meaning of, so that we can stay alive. And because if we're the only ones that know what the meaning of that is, then we have to stay alive. We have to stay alive and continue on, and so that that meaning can stay alive with us.
That's so awesome. What does it mean to you to win this award?
It's honestly an honor. Like, what are the odds? Me of all people. There's so many like great 21 Pilots fans, and it means the world, really.
That's so awesome. Thank you for stopping by here. I don't want to mess up your art because it's awesome. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're a 21 Pilots fan, make sure you vote too. Vote for the best fan army to win tomorrow at the iHeartRadio Music Awards. Thank you for coming by. Shimon, Shimon. Hello. Letty, nice to meet you, Mama. Letty. Okay. I got the big dogs in the house. Taylor Swift. Is she the GOAT?
Yes.
Yes? I didn't have to ask that, huh? Well, how important is it for you guys to be here among all of these fan armies and kind of really be the ones that I would say is the one to beat? I think Taylor Swift and her fan army is probably one of the biggest to date.
Yeah, it's really cool to be part of like all of this, to see all the other fans too. And it's just cool to be like a Swiftie and be part of like such a big fan army.
Right.
It's really cool.
How about you, Lev?
That's cool.
What attracted you to Taylor Swift? What made you a fan of Taylor Swift?
She's really goofy, and like especially when I was younger, I really was gravitated towards that. And her music's really good. I remember hearing "Better Than Revenge," and that's like the song that made me really like her. So, yeah, I really love her, and she's just really cool.
How about you, Lev? Do you remember a song that you knew, like, I'm such a fan after you heard it?
Well, I'm a Katy Perry fan, but I really loved the Teenage Dream era. Like, that kind of got me. Yeah.
Okay, so if we have Taylor win, is this something we go on social media about, saying, like, Taylor deserves it, Taylor's the best? Because I really feel like she, as humble as she is, that's where the fan army comes in to say, yes, she needs this.
Yeah, the fan army is definitely very vocal about her being the best, and they think that she's the best.
Right.
Because she is pretty cool.
Do you have a favorite Taylor Swift moment from this past year?
She hasn't done much, but I liked seeing like the 1989 tour like on TV, how they did like through Apple Music, like live. I liked rewatching it because I went, and that was pretty cool.
That's so cool. Okay, so you're a Katy cat then.
Yes.
Are you here repping for Katy Perry?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Katy Perry moment this past year?
Well, Change the Rhythm. That was really cool. And yeah, and she's just like coming like more, and tomorrow I'm really excited to see her perform and stuff. So
that's so cool. Do you like the haircut?
Yeah, I love it.
I think it's rock star. I think it's really cool for her to make those moves and kind of say, yes, this is what society might think is whatever, but this is what I'm going with. I think that's what she really reps.
Yeah.
And when we go on to this rest of the year, as a Taylor Swift fan, how are you expecting this rest of the year kind of to go for her? What do you want? What do you want her to know from her fan base?
We're just really excited for her to release new music finally. We've all been waiting, so we're just really excited I'm excited to hear like what her sound will be for this album and like what she's going to write about, because it's always interesting. You know, she has more experience and stuff, so.
If I have Taylor's fans watching right now, what are we telling them, especially about voting for tomorrow?
Well, always vote for her because she deserves it, of course. But, you know, just keep supporting her and don't listen to what anybody else says, because I know she gets a lot of backlash. But, you know, if you love her and she makes you feel happy, just don't listen to what anybody else says.
Oh, you're so awesome. What about you? When it comes to Katy Perry fans watching, why should the Katy Cats take it this year?
Well, she's coming back, and it's kind of like a different era. It's like purposeful pop. So, I don't know, like if she just inspires you, just continue to follow her and stuff. Like,
no, that was perfectly put. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for coming. Come on down. What's the... Oh,
I'm really nervous.
Cool. Don't be nervous. Okay, what are these? Please explain.
Well, these are the fans tweeting why Shawn Mendes should win the Best Fan Army. And well, these are just my friends. And then here are some tweets of Shawn talking about the fans.
Do you think that Shawn is very involved with the Mendes Army? I think he is.
Yeah, he is. He's really involved with them.
Now let's read some, okay? Thank you guys. By far the most incredible year of my life. I owe it to you. Love you so much. This past year, what was your favorite Shawn Mendes moment?
Well, I just love when he meets fans and seeing the pictures that he's really happy with them. And well, that's really cool. I just wish one day I could meet him like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is actually my first time seeing him live.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So what made you a fan?
Well, I was looking at the Vine account, and then I just saw his covers on YouTube and all that. And then I heard Life of the Party, and that's what made me his fan.
Right.
And then I've been there since then.
That's so awesome. And so you haven't seen him at a show. You've had...
It's gonna be my first time.
This is awesome. You've had a chance, though, to interact with other people from Mendes Army, right? And what do they tell you that you can expect when you see him live?
Well, they just told me that it's going to be the best time of their life, and it's going to be the best memory, and to enjoy it. And
what do you think has been the Mendes Army like? Why do you guys stand out? Why does the Mendes Army deserve to win this year?
Oh, well, because he's really close to us, and we're not really fans. We're more like a family to him, and he's like really nice to us and all that.
I see it. Like, he interacts. And even without this, like, I see him on social media always talking to you guys. He's always there for you.
Yeah, he's always there every second.
Okay, so if anyone is watching from the Mendes Army, what would you tell them to do right now?
Well, to vote, and just vote because Shawn can win. It's possible because we're a family and we can all work together. That's all.
That's awesome. Thank you for stopping by. She wasn't that bad. Don't be nervous. That's what we're here for.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Come on down. Come on down. Hi, Mama. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you.
I love your hat.
Oh, thank you.
I love your style. Look, and of course, you're a Lady Gaga fan. Of course.
Absolutely, yes.
Because her style is impeccable.
Oh, yeah. Her style's incredible.
Did you enjoy her at the Super Bowl?
I was so scared. I thought it would be like an insurance nightmare. It's like, don't fall. But it was epic. And it had this little remix in the beginning, and it went through this beautiful mashup of all of her hits, culminating in this piano ballad. It was epic. It was gorgeous.
Yeah, I think she made it very, very cinematic. You felt like you were watching a movie, and it was you never stopped paying attention to what was going on. I think when it comes to fan armies, you think of the monsters off top with the Beliebers. You think of Lady Gaga's Monsters, and do you feel like being that strong and being that lengthy in the time that we're in social media and stuff, do you think that that's something that's a strength to you guys?
In many ways, I think so, because Lady Gaga was one of the very first social media pop stars. I mean, in 2008, when she came out, she was one of the first people on Twitter actively engaging and interacting with the fans and creating bonds and individually talking to them and following them. So it was, I think in many ways, the fact she's been in the industry as long as she has now, I mean, publicly about, 9 or 10 years now? Yes, I think that does build up a strength. She's also getting multiple generations now. You know, you've got anybody's little brother or sister is now learning about Lady Gaga now, and then they're growing up and learning about the new albums like Joanne, and then you have adults who are saying, oh, well, that's the lady who was with Tony Bennett, or that's the lady, you know, who she did many combos, but that's the one who sang Poker Face, or that's the one who wrote Bad Romance. So it was cool when she did that medley at the Super Bowl because she brought all those pieces of her career, the chameleon that is Lady Gaga.
Do you see that at shows? Do you see the difference in the variety of fans that she has?
Yes, it's kind of like Adele. When people see Adele, you bring your grandma, your mom, and your little child. In many cases, you'll see a grandma going, I know a lady named Grandma Gaga who dresses up like her, and she brings her kids and her grandkids, and it's just a whole family experience, which is really fun. And
what do you think about Lady Gaga draws so many people to her?
You know, I think it's her compassion. I think it's her message about accepting who you are, being who you are, loving people, and just bringing everybody together. It's not about me versus you versus us versus them. It's about we are one, we are all in this together, and we're here to help each other.
I love that. I think in all definition that makes a true and great pop star, and I think Gaga is the epitome of that. Now, when it comes to these fan armies, like I said, you've been in the game longer than any of these kids out here. So is it kind of like looking at them like, hey man, remember who started this?
It's weird because it was so weird even just walking in here tonight, which I didn't even expect I would be here tonight. I mean, I was sick earlier today. I felt like garbage, but now I feel better. But I mean, it was weird because you see so many I see young people who said, oh, I can't go to the bar, I'm not legal yet. And I go, oh, wow, I feel old because I've been following her since the beginning. But it is nice because you see, it was great mingling with all these people because there are all these different fan bases coming together, and we get to talk about what we have in common, which is the music. Because, I mean, just learning now, I was learning about Shawn Mendes. I was learning about Ariana Grande. I was like expanding my musical palette through learning here. But yes, it is interesting to see the game changed and upped a bit, you know?
You guys still around, still here.
We're still around. You know, it's not too late to vote for Lady Gaga, guys. Definitely.
Yeah, if you're watching, you're a monster. Make sure you vote. Lady Gaga did an incredible show at the Super Bowl. I really feel like she deserves it.
Oh, yes, she does. And she's just the real deal. She's the real deal.
Thank you so much for stopping by with me. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice
I'm a hugger.
I'm just going to hug
me.
you.
No, it's okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sweet. Look at this, baby. This is what you win when you win Best Fan Army. This is the iHeartRadio Music Award. Would you like to hold it? Just so you know, none of the other Fan Army reps and ambassadors have held it.
I feel like holding it.
Okay. Boom, 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 boom.
It's heavy. Oh, my God.
Do the monsters deserve that?
You know, the monsters do deserve this. I mean, I think personally, if it does go to somebody else, I'm going to be happy for them, but I'm going to be a little teeny bit miffed. But, you know, it would be great to see someone who's been in the social media game as long as she has to win something like this. And for the fans, for all the people who tweeted Best Fan Army to make something like this happen, that would be incredible. So, yes, it is. This must weigh, what, 20 pounds?
I think we could do like curls, and now we have muscles. Thank you so much for stopping by, love.
Thank you.
Look at this little baby.
Should I go this way?
Yeah. You go this way, I go that way. And oh, this is so awesome. Okay, so our iHeartRadio Music Awards are going down tomorrow. We are looking for the best fan army. Make sure that you're hashtagging, that you're voting online. Everyone that came through and talked to me also got this backpack, of course, from iHeartRadio and Taco Bell. And you know that this is I wonder if they're, oh my goodness. Yeah, we need to see what's in here. This is some good stuff. Hold on, if I can open it. No, I can't. But that's, look how awesome it looks on me. I'm like on QVC now. But of course, thank you guys for watching the live stream. Here's my Vanna White, aka Jeff. Look how sweet this stuff is. I'm telling you, look. It pays to be a fan. It definitely pays to be a fan. And again, if you're repping Selena Gomez, if you're repping Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Shawn Mendes, 5 Seconds of Summer, oh sweetness. I saw this, and this cost a lot of money. I was almost going to buy it, but these Fan Army ambassadors get it for free. Thank you to Taco Bell. Thank you to iHeartRadio. Again, if you're voting, do not stop unless you don't want to win. And I'm telling you, this is worth winning. Not only will this be yours Well, not yours. But will this be your guys' fan armies to own? You also get bragging rights for the rest of the year until the next iHeartRadio. You are the biggest fan army. I'm hearing Bieber's fans talk about it, and it definitely needs to be someone again this year. So thank you guys for tuning into the Facebook Live. Shout out to Taco Bell and all of our fan base ambassadors. I'm Letty saying peace out.